Welcome back to a journey through time with one of the most powerful war films ever made. In the summer of 1987, Stanley Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket hit theaters and left an unforgettable mark on a generation that lived through Vietnam or came of age in its shadow. Nearly 4 decades later, in 2025, let's remember the remarkable cast who brought this masterpiece to life, then and now. At just 27 years old in 1986, Matthew Modine brought quiet intelligence and dark humor to Private J. Leonard "Joker" Davis, the sarcastic war correspondent whose Born to Kill helmet and peace sign button perfectly captured the absurdity of Vietnam. Filming in England under Kubrick's demanding direction, Modine kept a detailed diary that later became the book Full Metal Jacket Diary, a treasured behind-the-scenes record. Today, in 2025, Matthew Modine is 66 years old. He continues to work steadily in film and television, most recently seen in Oppenheimer and Stranger Things. Matthew has been married to Caridad Rivera since 1980. They have 2 children, Bowman and Ruby, and remain one of Hollywood's most enduring couples. In 1986, 42-year-old Ermey, a real-life Marine Corps drill instructor, delivered one of the most terrifying and unforgettable performances in cinema history as the brutal, foul-mouthed gunnery Sergeant Hartman. Originally hired only as technical advisor, Ermey improvised many of his ferocious lines and earned the acting role on the spot, forever etching his rants into movie legend. Arliss Ermey passed away on April 15, 2018, at the age of 74 from complications of pneumonia. After Full Metal Jacket, he became a beloved character actor in dozens of films and hosted TV's Mail Call and Lock and Load. He was married to his wife Mariano for 38 years and left behind 4 children and 6 grandchildren. At 27 years old, Vincent D'Onofrio gained over 70 pounds, the largest weight gain ever for a movie role at that time, to become the tragic, tormented Private Leonard Gomer Pyle Lawrence. His heartbreaking descent from awkward recruit to broken man remains one of the most powerful transformations in film history. In 2025, Vincent D'Onofrio is 66 years old and still one of Hollywood's most respected actors, known for Daredevil, Law & Order: Criminal Intent, and recent roles in Echo and Lift. He has been married to Karen Vanderdunk since 1997, and they have 2 children together. At 24 years old in 1986, Adam Baldwin brought raw intensity to the helmet scrawled, "I am become death, machine gunner, animal mother," the savage jungle fighter who represented the war's complete moral collapse. His chilling line, "Let's go get some payback," still echoes with veterans. Today in 2025, Adam Baldwin is 63 years old. He enjoyed a long career in television, most famously as Jane Cobb in Firefly and Serenity, and as John Casey in Chuck. Adam has been married to his wife Ami Julius since 1988, and they have 3 children. At age 31, Arliss Howard gave a quiet, dignified performance as Private Cowboy, the soft-spoken Texan who tried to hold on to his humanity amid the chaos. His gentle drawl and eventual heartbreaking fate in the streets of Hue touched audiences deeply. In 2025, Arliss Howard is 71 years old. He continues to act and direct with memorable roles in Mank and The Time Traveler's Wife. Arliss has been married to actress Deborah Winger since 1996, and they have 1 son together. At 36 years old, Dorian Harewood portrayed 8-Ball, the brave point man whose death in the sniper ambush became one of the film's most devastating moments. His warm smile and courage made him instantly likable to audiences worldwide. In 2025, Dorian Harewood is 75 years old and remains active in voice acting, notably as the narrator of the long-running series 9/11 One Day in America. He has been happily married to actress Anne McCurry since 1979, and they have 2 children. In 1986, 30-year-old Kevyn Major Howard played the nervous combat photographer Rafterman, Joker's eager but green sidekick who carried his camera like a shield until the brutal reality of war forced him to pick up a rifle. His wide-eyed innocence made his final transformation one of the film's most haunting moments. Kevyn Major Howard sadly passed away on February 14, 2025, at the age of 69 due to respiratory issues. After Full Metal Jacket, he stepped away from acting and became a successful photographer in Las Vegas. He was married to his wife Lori for over 30 years and is survived by their daughter and grandchildren. At 37 years old, Ed O'Ross brought larger-than-life energy to Lieutenant Walter Touchdown Shanowski, the football-loving platoon leader whose reckless let's-get-some attitude marched his men straight into the sniper's kill zone in Hue. His short but unforgettable screen time perfectly showed the dangerous blend of bravado and poor judgment that many young officers carried into battle. In 2025, Ed O'Ross is 76 years old and continues to act regularly with memorable roles in 6 Feet Under, CSI, and recent independent films. He has been happily married to his wife Vicky since 1978, and they have 2 grown children. At 36 years old, John Terry played the cynical Stars and Stripes editor Lieutenant Lockhart, who taught Joker that truth has no place in war reporting. His dry, "just rewrite it" line summed up the military's control over information during Vietnam. In 2025, John Terry is 75 years old. He is best known for long-running roles on Lost as Christian Shepherd and in numerous Hallmark movies. John has been married to his wife Christine since 1991, and they have 2 children. Thanks for watching. May we always remember the men who served and the powerful performances that help us never forget.